We're here at the NFL Super Bowl fan shop, and I have yet to go inside, but first impressions, it's massive. And I've been to a lot of, different Super Bowl shops. I can't think of one that's bigger than this. And also, I do like that it's very organized in terms of brands. So already I know where the starter jackets are gonna be, new era. I'm kind of excited, but sometimes the women's stuff isn't nearly as good. Actually, not sometimes, all the time. The women's stuff is never as good as the men's stuff. So let's see if we can find something that women actually want to wear. See, this is what I'm talking about. I'm not saying there's not a person that could rock it, because I'm sure there is, but for 50 years, however long, this was what all women's sports jerseys, shirts looked like. It was it's the pink sparkles. Maybe it's just scarring, because it was I look back at all of my kids jerseys I wore to games, and all of them looked like that. So now I'm repulsed by the pink sparkles. Of course it's ironic. Of course today I'm wearing the most bright pink shirt, so I guess it would technically match. I'm not a fan. I'd give that 1 out of 10. Again, come on. We can do better than this. We can do a lot better than this. You've got to find the women's sections. It's not it's the men's sections are everywhere. You got to seek it out. I think the Stony Clover is the most standout of the women's. The rest is within a men's section, you can have one rack of women's clothes. I don't think these are the colors of the Super Bowl. See, I like this section. I like the sections where it's it can be men's, it can be women's, unisex. It's cool because it doesn't scream Super Bowl. And by the end of the week, you don't want something that screams Super Bowl, but it still has this is really cool. Is this a sweatshirt? I would buy that. That's pretty sick. And then these are cool too, because I don't know if this is their logo. Is it a bear? What is it? But I like this. It's subtle. Oh, this is Grayson. Isn't this the golf brand? I think, maybe. If it's the golf brand, it makes sense. It's cool. I like this a lot, actually. This might be my favorite section. Really, really nice material. I have a feeling this is gonna be expensive. You can't feel it, but it's that scuba material. Here's the back. I'm gonna guess this is $500, honestly. Let's see. It's a steal, $315.99. Should we check out now? Okay, I'm excited. I love Stony Clover. I have their makeup bag. I've got a travel bag from them. I believe the founder of Stony Clover is the daughter of the owner of the Bucks. Don't quote me on that. Okay, see, this is really smart. If you don't know, you cannot ever go pretty much into all stadiums with any bag. It has to be a clear bag. So I love the clear bag policy. Let's see, which ones do we have? Now, the only thing is, I can tell you right now, it's not gonna be cheap. I like the neutral one because unless you're a Chiefs or an Eagles fan, you don't really wanna get one that's, branded that way. I wanna guess before looking. Let's call this, let's find the most average. All right, here's your middle size purse, clear bag policy. How much is it gonna be? I'm gonna guess it's I'm gonna guess $85. Let's look. $118. Now, on one hand, it's no, that's ridiculous to pay for a clear bag. But on the other hand, this is a really good brand. A lot of purses cost a lot more than that. And what I like about it is you use it all year long, not just for football, but for any stadium event. Most concerts are that way anyway. My favorite, I don't know how much this, I guess the hard part is, if you're here at Super Bowl, you want to get something Super Bowl related, so these probably don't make as much sense, but pretty good. I like it. See? Now you know why the Stony Clover ones are expensive. Can you tell the difference? This is fine. It is what it is. But this looks like a souvenir bag. Like, this looks like you're leaving Disney and like you walk out with one of these. Stony Clover elevates the bag game. I've always struggled with, and if you're like a girl that loves sports and is a fan of sports, is finding like cool outfits. Like, it feels like the only options were like wear the pink bedazzled jersey or like find some vintage cool jacket. Erin Andrews changed the game when she came out with her wear brand, and I'm getting a first look. Like, this looks really cool. So this is a Rebecca Minkoff collab with Wear. I love all the collabs. Of course, Erin like knows all the best brands, and look at the back of it. That's nice. I think it's like limited edition for just Super Bowl, obviously, but the price tag I'm a little bit afraid of, because I can tell it feels nice, it looks nice. I'm gonna guess, I don't know if it's real leather or not. I'm gonna guess $350. It's $1,000. It's $1,000. That might be the most expensive thing in this shop. Wow. It'd have to make sense to buy this one. Like, if you're going to the game, maybe you're not a fan of either team, but you just want something like really cool, unique to wear. It's really awesome. I don't know if I can get down with the $1,000 price tag, but I love all of her stuff. I'll probably leave buying something of hers. I've never been a fan of the cuts of women's jersey. Like this, I get it, but like, who's wearing like a tight, like, it's just like the numbers are smaller. Oops. Like, the numbers are smaller. It almost looks fake. Like, when you see a women's jersey, you just feel like, oh, this is like the off-brand one. I'd rather like it be the exact same layout as a guy's jersey, just maybe in smaller sizes, different sizes. I don't like I think it's the numbers that kill me with women's jerseys. Like, why is it so much smaller than a regular jersey? It looks off-brand. It looks like, it's like, you know, the people on the street that like sell like don't come into the NFL shop, go and get it before the game. That's what women's jerseys look like across the board. I can tell you right now, my critique this year, my critique last year, my critique for the last however many years I've seen an NFL fan Super Bowl shop, we need a vintage section. And I'm not just talking about like a couple of old school Chiefs, Eagles throwback jerseys. I want to see it all. I want like not only the throwbacks, I want the refurbished vintage, like crop the jersey, just simply the vintage section of the Super Bowl shop. Overall impression of the women's clothing, accessories at the Super Bowl fan shop, Stony Clover, 10 out of 10. Presentation, setup, I know the price is expensive, but I think you're getting like really good quality. Erin Andrews, Wear brand, 10 out of 10. But she's been killing the game. It doesn't surprise me that the best women's stuff here is the stuff that's like owned and run by the women. We still need some work to do on like just I don't know if it's just like the NFL brands, like that purse that we saw back there, some of the pink bedazzle hats, like we can let that go. But we're slowly but surely getting there, women. We are getting there. We're getting somewhere.